ba da ba 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 da 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 da. 4-man booths don't work. The 4-man booth don't work. It should never work. It will never work. 4-man booth need to go. Bye. Seriously, that 4-man booth does not work. And I'm glad they had cut it down to 3, but honestly, 2 is much better. Excalibur and Taz. That's it. But last Friday, as I'm recording this, it's now 12:01. It is Sunday. So last Friday was the debut of AEW Rampage. I watched both SmackDown and Rampage. Not live, I did do DVR. But I watched it. And, well, let me go through the show first. We started off with an Impact title match. Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage. I don't care what anyone else says about Judas. Kenny Omega has the best theme song in wrestling. Battle Cry is definitely a head-banging, fucking awesome-ass theme song for him, and for sure, it gets me hyped seeing Kenny Omega when he's defending his championships, for sure. And it was my first time watching a Kenny Omega championship match since freaking Double or Nothing. And then again, watching it live, it's been the first match I've watched him defend the title live since Dynamite. Winter's Coming. Jesus Lord. But this was a great match. Not a 5-star classic, but a great match. It was good back and forth. It's, of course, with 2 of the best guys. These are really good. You're going to get a really good match. Christian got a better reaction than he did last Wednesday, which was nice to see. He's one of the best ever who hasn't wrestled like this in 7 long years, since 2014, on a random Raw. He also competed in the Elimination Chamber for the WWE Championship. Definitely should have had one more should have had a WWE title reign, not just a World Heavyweight title reign, a WWE title reign, because he showed that he can be a really good world champion. Also, even in TNA in his old times, he showed that he can be a really good world champion. It was nice back and forth and very good near falls, including that splash from the top rope, but interference with the chair, Christian hitting the kill switch, slashing prettier on the steel chair, winning the Impact title to a huge pop. It was a very nice ending, a perfect sight to see. Christian as champion for the first time in 9 years since 2012. And you want to get technical, first time as world champion since 2011. Been 10 long years. Good for Christian. I'm so proud of him. He had an interview with Mark Henry backstage saying it feels good, but a little bit of the bubbly, of course. And he started with the Impact title, but Kenny's tough. And it can be done, and it will happen at All Out. He will defeat Kenny Omega at All Out. Meanwhile, there's a random Orange Cassidy, a wild Orange Cassidy, watching right behind him. TNT title match between Fuego del Sol and Miro. Nice DDTs, just keep him in the ring and get a nice deeper hook next time. And then Chris Jericho spewed out a great line, which was, what kind of luchador comes from Alabama? Which was just, they had me cracking up. Healing while facing, godlike. And Miro won, of course, easily. Goodbye and good night. Afterwards, we still had Fuego del Sol in the middle of the ring, which led to a shoot, which was confirmed by Sammy and confirmed by Fightful, Sean Ross Sapp, and Dave Meltzer, Wrestling Observer, that this was a shoot, that Fuego del Sol actually has been signed to AEW. He didn't expect this coming. But Sammy had a little bit of a promo saying he's lost, but there's victory and defeat. He's lost like 1 in 50, but people love him. He got over, and that Fuego del Sol is all elite. Proud of him, for sure. Hope to watch more of him along the way. There's a rundown of Dynamite this Wednesday, and then there's, oh, hi Sting, hi Darby. Nice to see you in the rafters, of course. You guys are standing all the way up there, you weirdos. And there's Rampage and the United Center, and I'm just gonna say this: if he doesn't show up, that crowd and Darby Allin and everyone in AEW will be salty as a motherfucking hell. I'm gonna love every minute of it if CM Punk doesn't show up. I'm gonna laugh my motherfucking ass off if he doesn't show up. And I'm gonna just point at y'all and everybody from Twitter to Facebook to Instagram to every person that said CM Punk is coming and he doesn't show. I'ma laugh my ass off. Best believe I will. We had an AEW Women's Title promo with Red Velvet and Britt Baker, but they already had their promo battle last Wednesday. So why are they getting another one? They already had their time. So just go to the match. This was actually pre-recorded because you just smile afterwards. And then just cut. And the title match, we all know who Pittsburgh wants to win because they were cheering their asses off. Oh, hi, Chris. Nice to see you again. You were showing on TV with Best Friends and the Varsity Blondes earlier. But, it was better than their original match on AEW and didn't give... When AEW didn't give a damn about the women's division at first, their original match was... make me want to puke. And it was a brutal net breaker with a sick curve stomp, which I was pretty sick. My only criticism is to the jaw lock. The jaw lock? I don't know. I care. My only criticism is just bite on the fingers. To break the hold is really not that effective. It's just a weak rings and Saturn / brutalizer submission with germs. Ew, I hate germs. By the way, who was Jamie Hayter? Like, it was fine. The match was fine. But just a dull ending. And Pittsburgh really didn't pop much for Jamie Hayter afterwards. I was just left confused to who she was. I'm like, she's originally from AEW from 2 years ago. I'm like, who? Who? I don't know. I mean, it was a good premiere up until the main event, which was honestly a misfire. And the Impact title should have main evented over the women's title due to more substance from Kenny and Christian. Plus, it's Kenny and Christian. How do you not put them in the main freaking event? It was only because it was in Pittsburgh and they put Britt in the main event. But that's just my opinion. Like, that's just me saying that Britt only got into the main event because it was in Pittsburgh. They wanted some Pittsburgh hype and merchandise, but didn't work. The ending of the main event didn't work. Fuego del Sol, light got dimmed and then shine again, which was cool, but I hold AEW Rampage to different standards than Dynamite. I will hold AEW Rampage to different standards than Dynamite because it's an hour less. And there's actually more hype to the very first episode. And the first episode was such a downer for me because the main event, it was hyped for a while, but it kind of just felt weak. It felt so weak. And for me, I have the same ranking tiering for AEW, but this is different. For Rampage, it's blank page, 1 star, Scribbles, which is 2 stars, middle of the line, 3 stars, neatly written, 4 stars, rammed through it, 5 stars. See what I did? Because Rampage page is in the... I'm so terrible. I'm giving this a middle of the line 3 stars because at least 2 matches, well, the second match, the aftermath of the second match actually was something. And the first match was epic. But the main event really dragged it down. It dragged it down from a really good show to at least there was something. Kind of show. Could have done better. If the Impact title main evented, this would have been a 5-star show. Maybe a 4-star show, if I'm being honest. But 3 stars. Agree to disagree. How did you feel about Rampage on Friday? Let me know in the comments. I will be replying. Of course I am. We're so close to 100 subscribers. If not, I've already hit it, which I thank you so much. I'm so blessed that I hit 100 or I'm close to 100. Really do appreciate it. I will be doing something special for the 100 subscribers video It will be a live stream on Twitch since I'm not able to do any on YouTube yet, and I don't have the equipment for YouTube yet, so it'll be on Twitch. But I hope you all enjoyed your weekend. I hope you enjoyed your Saturday. I hope you enjoyed your Friday. I hope you enjoy your Sunday, because it is Sunday 12/11 as I'm finishing this up. Be safe. Follow all safety protocols. Wear your mask. I'll see you all for the next video. NJPW New Japan Rampage Resurgence is on right now. I'll be watching that once I find the right enough stream to find it. Love you all, and peace.